Welcome to Unique Drops at Burning Man 2017. No, Mr. Paredes is on some Molly.
Just touch me.
I am going through some sunstroke situations here because there's not enough water at this event. Chris, what artist is playing today?
Well, we have a game called Aaero that we're going to be looking at, and it's got a multitude of artists. Techno, EDM, disciplines.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite.
Gotta drop the beats. It's good that they tell you about their Twitter handle when you hit start. So.
That's the new world.
Wow. Yeah, I've seen this game in action, so.
I beat the game a couple weeks back. I bought it on Kickstarter, and they gave us the pre-release because it hadn't been officially released, but the game was essentially done.
Yeah.
My personal opinion is that every music album that gets released from here forward better have a game like this attached to it.
Okay.
Whoa! Here we go. Right into it. Don't mess around. Yeah.
Just stay on that rhythm, Chris. On that rhythm.
Listen, man. I don't know why we're doing the tutorial. I think we can skip this. I should have looked.
He's killed Dan. The music is giving Dan the seizures.
I don't know. Yeah.
And he's knocking over the camera. What's happening? And it's just
quit.
73%.
Yes, quit. I don't want a tutorial.
It's only 72%, Chris.
I just want to play.
Let me
just play.
There you go.
There we go.
It's new. You gotta play that bass cannon. Shout outs to @MadFellowGames on Twitter.
So, left stick, you're moving your ship around. Right stick, you're aiming.
Yes, because there's a Panzer Dragoon
that is wrecked
to this as well.
Which I love, Panzer Dragoon.
And you want to hit those little orbs, right?
And not hit the walls. So. It's kind of DDR-esque in that if you're not hitting this ribbon, the song will stop. Or not the song, but part of the song will.
And depending on the difficulty is how close or precise you have to be on that ribbon, right?
Yes. Further along in the game, the ribbons become much more complex.
Underneath your ship, you've got your multiplier working. That's building up through that meter there. Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah, that's mainly why I picked it up, because it looks cool. I was planning on picking it up anyway. You just reminded me to do so.
What would a bass cannon look like? Does it shoot out bass speakers?
It's the dubstep gun from Saints Row.
Oh, it shoots out wireless bass speakers that are like playing hot drops. Hot drops, is that what you call it? Well, it plays unique drops.
I don't know, children.
Sick drops. Filthy. Time to shoot.
So, the right stick, moving my stuff around, and then I can shoot.
Oh, you're like locking around with stuff?
Yes. And if you pay attention to the missiles, they only fire on the beat. It's kind of cool. Because sometimes you're like, die enemy, and the missiles will take this super long path to shoot. I'm like, no, faster.
Everything on the side you probably hit, right?
Yes, those are like bonuses. Because it's all score based.
Yeah.
I mean, you can die though. You only have 3 lives per.
Wow.
The game is pretty nice in that it doesn't make you do both at once much.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy.
No, I don't imagine it would be.
I have not, to be honest, gone into the harder difficulties, and I don't know if that makes it do it a lot more. This is normal because I just want to enjoy the music and the game. So I might jump into a more advanced difficulty to see what changes.
Definitely looks like it's set at 62, right? 60 FPS.
a good question that I don't have an answer to.
It's got a good sense of speed. The environments are cool. I like the colors. Sticky particle effects off of the things when you blow them up. Then again, you have to be into this kind of music if you're gonna enjoy this.
Yeah.
So
actually, in my head, I kept thinking to myself, I would love if this was applied to like hip hop and stuff too. I could see that easily transitioning.
as Dan is slowly having a seizure.
As you can see, when I'm not hitting the bar, the music loses its beat.
And also your multiplier.
Yes.
Are you gonna fight Andros at the end?
No, he finished this. He got through the song.
Yeah, there are some on the advanced levels.
What's your scores like?
I don't even know.
What's your regular your at home scores?
I don't know. It should be. We should be able to look him up on my friends list. Because you were playing this on Steam, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything's just
Absolutely.
fine. Everything's nice and relaxing. Yeah.
It's
Chill out.
easier to hide than say. I have made mistakes.
So, is there any other than the songs? Is there any other mechanics or things that you unlock as you play through it, or
No.
okay? Just check. That's what I mean. Things
Yeah.
to increase your multiplier faster, or like a different ship or something like that. That's what
No,
it's-
they didn't add much of that as far as I've seen.
I can't go back this time.
It was nice just to really spend some time listening to the music for a while, though, and just play a game at the same time.
I can't go back.
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
Just straight up avoidance. No beat here. I wonder if this, in the harder difficulties, actually has the line going through it.
Or enemies.
Or enemies.
The line in some ways makes it easier at times, just because
It gives you a nice track
yeah,
that you're
you
able
know to follow what.
Yeah.
Because I actually ran into these a few times, my first few times, because I wasn't paying close enough attention.
On the path that led me here, I chose love and not to fear. And now where I
So,
sit,
how big's the team in this? Was it just a couple guys, or was it actually just a full studio? You know?
No, it's not a full studio. It's certainly
Just a
Yeah,
small
handful.
team.
I think the coolest part was they did work with the artists to get, obviously their permission.
Yeah.
Because without this soundtrack, this game is kind of
Well, yeah.
one-dimensional, right?
Yeah.
So getting the licenses to be able to play these songs, that made a huge difference. I mean, really well done music, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the difference with something like I know Dan and I speak, have fond memories about Guitar Hero, like the first couple of them. But those were covers of those songs. But getting the actual licensed music on a game like Rock Band really, I think, makes the difference. Has your brain been adequately melted yet, Dan?
Should we turn up the bass? Cannons.
We'll turn up more bass.
Nice. You're not comparing scores, Chris. So you just don't want us to see your scores. Go to filter. Go up to the top.
Oh, yeah,
Come on, Chris.
Press X for
And then hit X. You've scored
102.
better on these with me.
Oh no!
So now I have the top score on Pure Sunlight, but you still have barely beaten me. And
No.
What?
now Chris is gonna have to go home and. Oh, now you have a choice here. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so you get stars and,
Yeah,
and you
star
unlock
ratings.
based on that.
Now you have a go, Chris.
Ready? Like this man.
Yeah. You want a Star Fox game in these landscapes?
Maybe that's why I like this so much.
You getting the Star Fox vibe
Yeah,
with
this
the music
is freaking
stuff?
Star Fox
Yeah.
with the music.
Yeah.
And there are boss levels, which I'm not. This might fall under kind of one of those. Part of the reason I wish I was on my account because I do have all the songs unlocked.
That's fun. It's good easing people into this. Like,
Yeah, it moves at great pace, and I mean that's cool. It adds to the challenge.
good sense of speed. I like it a lot.
But yeah, I hadn't thought of that. It is Star Fox. I love Star Fox.
And it's the Panzer Dragoon, but like you get those Star Foxes and those kind of things. Here's where you're talking about the shooting stuff mixed in with the actual platforming avoidance type stuff.
Yep.
Crash twice. And last life, Chris.
Might not make it, guys.
One always misses.
Magic missile.
Lightning bolt. That's the boss again. Good.
Flux the Aaero.
Yeah, it switches at pace, and you know it's coming because you know when the chorus is gonna happen or the beat's gonna drop. But it still feels frantic.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy what they did with it. It seemed that way, just based on the videos they were doing. But again, it's the soundtrack that originally sold me.
Yeah, I mean, I backed Amplitude on Kickstarter when they did the new one because I had never actually played one, but I like the harmonics games, the rock and stuff. And I played a good portion of it, but I never did finish it. It seemed like there was a little too much going on in that game for me in a lot of cases, whereas this definitely seems like something a little more pared down, where you're just focusing on following the line and then occasionally having to shoot the Panzer Dragoon stuff. So.
See, I haven't played Thumper, and that's something that I'd be interested in seeing how this compares.
I hear that's much more intense.
Yeah, and I know it's different. They're not intended to be competitors, and they're not of the same genre really. But
well, we'll take a look at that when it comes out on the Switch for sure.
that's what I've been waiting for. Just be able to play that kind of.
Oh, wait, no, you gotta check. You should have checked the global leaderboard, Chris.
I'll go back.
It's all good.
Yeah, I mean the difference a lot of the time is just I've had a lot more practice. Oh, good boss battle.
Oh yeah, so you're gonna show off one of the boss battles.
Yeah, this is the cool one. I mean, they're all pretty cool, but this one was a very unique experience for a first time playing a game,
Drop! The unique drop is coming, guys. Not yet.
Just wait for the cool part.
Coming.
Watch.
Building. It's building.
Oh, missiles.
There you go. Watch out for those missiles, man. And
He eats you!
yep.
Yes! That blew my mind when it first happened. You have no idea.
Pretty sick.
I was like, what?
And I like how it builds the platforming portion of it out. You can see like it's the same basic assets kind of stuff, they just reskinned
Oh, yeah.
like the tunnels and stuff like that.
But that takes its own level of creativity, right? Like that's really cool to me.
Yep.
So the fact that they were able to just kind of maximize what it is that they can do with what they've done here.
What I want to know is what this world is with all those crazy towers in the background and stuff.
Yeah, it would be cool if they did, if there's a little bit more that we could get from the lore.
Yeah. Like, why are you traveling? Why is your ship traveling through these things? Like, are you looking for the elusive creation beat? The beat of creation, you know? What is it? What are we at? Golden compass here, Dad?
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Drop. Getting building.
The beat.
No.
And
Yeah, I mean, just the perspective shifts. Like it's really fun visually, even if it's not like such a challenging concept of the game.
yeah.
That's where I think the music's really the main point and part of what makes it a lot of fun. And yeah, I got eaten by a giant worm.
Several times. So fun.
Coming out his butt.
I put a hole in his butt. Wait, what? Now, because these levels are based on a song, they can end before you actually beat the boss.
Before you beat the boss. You just get a bonus if you beat him, right?
And I think that just happened. He won. Worm thing. And as you can see, Flux Pavilion, Katy B. I mean,
Let's take a look at those leaderboards, Chris.
Let's see.
You're still good. You're
So
the
I
best.
beat that. Yeah, it was because I beat the boss last like at one time. Let's see, this one I did
You're on
better.
fire.
I'm gonna go back. Oh, this one's tough.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure out like what am I doing wrong?
Oh, you can see the green on
Yeah. Right.
On the
It
ring.
took me a while though.
the. Nice. Oh
No, that wasn't the green.
no.
This one I died a lot. I didn't understand what was going on for a little while.
Yeah, I probably would have been frustrated too if I hadn't noticed that. But it's good that they actually put the visual like clue.
Yeah, you just gotta pick it up, pick
It
up on it.
it's not random because you could think it was random just looking at it, like Does this have a colorblind light?
Ooh, good question. I'm not sure.
I'm just thinking of like the way that those colors are set up, how that could be a problem for somebody who can't see red or has a problem seeing red.
Right.
How complex do the twisting things get?
This is about as complex as it
Okay.
gets. Of course, again, I haven't played the advanced.
Right? Upper right or upper, yeah. Lower.
Out of bullets or something?
Oh,
Whoa!
you dodged it though. This is like something you're gonna grab a can of Mountain Dew and start programming. You're gonna jack into the Matrix.
Yeah.
You want the elephants dancing to the EDM music, man?
And then I want to ascend and shoot other things in my spaceship. I want to be a planet shooting other things.
Yeah, the fade out effect is kind of cool based on how far away you are from the ribbon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Rock Band-esque. It lets you know you're screwing up.
But it doesn't interfere with the song itself. Whereas
No.
Rock Band, if you strummed wrong,
Yeah.
you would get that plink.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plink noise.
No, this just takes away some of the beat.
That was
Well, cool.
crazy. Like, that was...
That's Aaero. Aaero's pretty cool.
I think so.
You gotta
I enjoy it.
let the bass drop.
Well, it doesn't have procedurally generated planets.
No.
It is missing that.
It's missing loots, 3 different types of currencies,
Yeah, procedural generation is
four
lacking.
different types of crafting materials for each type of currency. And I don't know.
No, it was a fun Kickstarter game. I was happy to back it. It was, I think, still $15.
$15 on Steam.
So it could have qualified for our $15 episode, but wanted to get something a little bit more long-lasting.
Significant.
That's the only thing I'd say is it is linear and it is challenge-based. Otherwise, it's short, right? It'll probably take an hour and a half to beat the game, and then if you want to go back and play some more, enjoy the music.
But think of it like that. If you buy an album for $14.99, but
Exactly.
this you get a game with it. So
Yeah. So
What? For what?
yeah,
they have these
Vinyl
things
record.
called compact discs.
They once used tape, like not scotch.
MP3s.
Yeah, exactly.
You used to download them off of the iTunes before you got Spotify and started streaming everything.
Why do they say streaming? What is streaming?
It means you don't own it.
Yeah, you can never get it back.
But I own Aaero, and you should too.
I think so.
Have fun storming the castle.
Have fun storming.
Wah, 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 wah.